coming. And let me see if I can make a little more clear some of the points that Mr. Howdy was going through. Is that originally Aureus started as sort of just a ledger program where they would have people send their money in and then send it back out. It's sort of just casual, just as an Excel sheet. Somebody wrote all this down. Now, what we're doing today is we're announcing that this is being changed into an actual cryptocurrency where everything can be verified and written down in a blockchain, which is the word of the day nowadays, so it cannot be changed. It becomes an actual unit of exchange that has verification. Whereas previously, what he was saying as the website, Aureus Central, Aureus was just some numbers somebody put on a spreadsheet somewhere. Nobody could verify, and that is why it previously had problems. So they're converting everything over to an actual cryptocurrency that can be verified and cannot be falsified. So that's where I come in. They asked me to come and bring the back end of all of this technical cryptocurrency to Aureus to make it a true cryptocurrency. Now, I design and manufacture Bitcoin wallets for the last 3 years, and we've built an entire back end for Aureus. So wallets, websites where you can check all the transactions, and here, let's see, we're going to be making hardware wallets for Aureus so that people can keep their Aureus in an actual physical instrument instead of on their phone or their computer if they choose. This is for more security. But that's not really the main point. What I want to talk about is mostly what is Aureus for, okay? Bitcoin is an established currency. Now, Aureus is built off the technical end of Bitcoin, very similar, except it's faster, cheaper, and more designed for consumer use, okay? It's not, Aureus is not totally decentralized. And to tell the truth, in a de facto way, Bitcoin is not much anymore either when it comes to the mining. That's a whole political discussion I'm not going to have here. But the Aureus fund with the 15,000 Bitcoins, which is left over from the previous incarnation of Aureus, which was just a website where people would go and transact, and there was no actual back end to it. The Aureus is backed by that, so it has a fundamental value. Now, there are many coins that come out that people make, and they have no value whatsoever, except, of course, the market value, what people will pay or buy or sell. Aureus wants to come into this with at least some backing, so it has a floor of sorts, you might say. And it has a large user base already in place, which is a main difficulty in launching any of these cryptocurrencies. It's a bootstrapping process. You have to build your currency, and then you have to get people to use it. Well, why is anybody going to use it if nobody's using it? But Aureus has a distinct advantage here in that it already has tens of thousands of people that have a stake in participating in this ecosystem. Okay? Let's see. So what they've done, what Adi has done, is that he's taken what originally was a rather unfortunate incident, where the community that was using Aureus, they lost a lot of money through severe mismanagement of the system that they had. The system was just casual, somebody writing everything down. And nobody could really exchange except through that central portion. Well, what we've done with them is that we've turned this into an actual cryptocurrency. So the centralized portion is for issuing to people who previously had this currency. And then once they have it in their hands, they can transact it among themselves, with merchants, with their friends, with their family, people overseas, anybody they want, with no intervention whatsoever by anybody. It's completely out there on its own. The one thing that sets Aureus apart is that it does have a centralized portion of it, you might say, in that the fund is managed to try to build more, get more money. Same thing as a hedge fund or your local community bank. They take the deposits, they figure out who to loan money to, who's trustworthy or not, and they build the assets of the bank. And what do you get out of it? Interest on your deposits. This has been going on for thousands of years. It's a normal thing. This is how banking usually works. Now, banking and cryptocurrency are difficult to bring together. That's one of the things that RIS does, is that it makes it so you can hold cryptocurrency, you can use cryptocurrency, and still receive the interest and such on your deposits. Also, you might think of it, say, as a form of loyalty card or a membership club where everything's managed so that the consumer has an incentive to use this currency. They're already using it now. This is just an extra incentive to stay within the ecosystem, if you like. Once you have it in a cryptocurrency form, you can exchange it to whatever you want. Okay? It's not quite yet, but soon, in the next week or two, will be listed, so it can be openly exchanged. If you want to take Aureus and sell it on the exchange or buy it on the exchange, that's fine. That's the open market. That's how you get people to use it